Dear Mother Nature, have you heard of the Anthropocene? Humans live in a time dominated by material obsession, supply and demand crises, profit above all else mindsets, universal development goals, and the objectification of all things natural, including you. As humans, we have become increasingly separated from our roots, which place us as natural beings in natural ecosystems. Instead, we fancy ourselves as the masters of nature, viewing Earth as an ecological system designed for our own gain and exploitation. This, combined with the Western-dominated movement towards development, science first, and capitalism, and away from indigenous knowledges, natural connections, and alternative ways of being, has led us into a new geological time. This epoch, the Anthropocene, is the first epoch caused by a single species' domination and arrogance. According to Schultz in their paper, Decolonizing the Anthropocene, the Mythopolitics of Human Mastery, the Anthropocene is the current geological time whereby humans have become a geological force that is actively transforming the planet. This is further emphasized in Anthropologists Are Talking About the Anthropocene, a paper detailing a conversation between academics of different fields about the Anthropocene. In this paper, Haraway et al. Define the Anthropocene as the age in which humans have surpassed the natural processes of the environment in an attempt to conquer nature, and this has in turn caused the increasing destruction of Earth. But you already knew that, didn't you, Earth? You knew that our strive for development would both harm you and the people being dragged along with it. You've known since the first fire, the first farm, the first factory, the first bank account, and the first cell phone. These systems and objects are not defined for or made for you. They are made from you, using resources you have so kindly offered up. I can see that you are falling ill, and have been for some time. The sixth mass extinction being only one symptom of the impact humans have had. And you know that no amount of technology or engineering can give us back that biodiversity. So I come to you now with an offering, not a solution, but a glimpse at hope. The Anthropocene has full intentions of drawing together humans, nature, and technology. It aims to place humans back into the natural world, and while this is virtually impossible to do, it is what is necessary to keep you from becoming more run down. This is where interdisciplinary work and decolonizing science, human processes, and the natural world comes into play. Decoloniality, as described by Schultz, is a conceptual lens that recognizes that modernity is bound in colonial power and European oppression of the non-European world. As an anthropology student, I have come to realize that no matter what field I want to focus on, it will be intrinsically laced with the natural world. The environment is not just an external object or location. It breathes within us, and so our behavior is affecting and affected by it. The ultimate goal moving forward would be for science to learn its place as a way to understand the world, but not necessarily to change it. It also needs to learn to throw away its westernized hierarchy and acknowledge that there are other ways of knowing and developing. For example, the African continent is blessed by you with the most incredible cultures and natural environments. I would hope that the goal of African development would be to step out of the westernized earth mastery destruction and develop in line with you, your processes, and still meet the needs and wants of the people that inhabit it. As Schultz points out in their paper, marginalized perspectives naturally reject the objectification of nature and point towards the need for decolonizing our way of thinking. And if I know you at all, I recognize you, Earth, as an increasingly disempowered voice yourself, one that calls for humankind to fulfill that latter part of that collective noun, kind.